What we're seeing in security now is a turn towards artificial intelligence and machine learning for data analytics. And it's taking security data and really starting to weaponize it. Things like what we see with IBM Watson and how it can determine and the probability of bad things happening without having to hire additional staff will be a game changer for a lot of security teams.
Security and software defined. Security is become mainstream in ways that it's always wanted to be, so that it's consumable by regardless of your size of business. It's obviously top of mind for everybody. And I think software defined is starting to hit the point where it's actually having a benefit for people and letting using the advantages of technology to have people work on strategic things rather than just trying to keep the light on and keep the boxes working.
From a data center infrastructure point of view, most of our conversations have gone from a traditional storage array to more of a software-defined data center from a storage point of view. So less and less conversations around refreshing storage arrays with new storage arrays. More of let's look at a node-based architecture with software-defined storage. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention VMware Cloud on AWS. So in terms of supporting our VMware customers and giving them options for migrating their VMware workloads to a public cloud infrastructure or using that as DR or test dev. That's really kind of been a game changer, and I think we're really going to see that take off. So,
I think it would be the adoption of security solutions. I imagine that's probably what everyone is saying, or some flavor of that. You can't go very far without hearing about that. But I would think security is obviously a hot button topic, and I think people are now taking it seriously and they're putting their money where their mouth is. And that can be through additional people or resources, bringing in providers like Arraya to help them build policy or process, or just investing in products from our vendors or from others.
I think the Microsoft Teams platform is becoming significantly more widely adopted. I think there was some hesitation in the beginning of the year, but as things went and people started to see the way things were being integrated into the platform, it became a stronger adoption talking point, and I think going into next year we're going to see a lot more of that.
I think there's a few. I think modern data center has been huge for our data center and networking practices. We had a really good year in collab. Just simple dial tone still is a big part of how customers do business and a major requirement for them. Security. Everything security has been great for us. I would say the trend that customers seem to be following, where they're willing to outsource operational areas of their IT department, has been huge, and we've benefited from that trend, and are thankful that that trend seems to be continuing into the new year.
In 2018 we saw a ton of security as well. So it's good to see our customers are taking that more seriously, protecting their IP, protecting their own employees' data. I think that was the biggest piece. There was a lot of that going on across the board in all of our customer accounts, as well as software-defined. So software-defined is continually transforming how our customers think about data centers on-prem, in the cloud. So I see those two as really be the big ones.